Welcome to a battlefield of minds. Two grandmasters face off where every move cuts like a sword. One mistake, and it's over. This isn't just chess, it's war disguised as strategy. Let's dive in, move by move, into this epic clash. Wesley So begins with e4. The central pawn surges forward like a shining spear, declaring war and seizing the heart of the battlefield. Ahmed Adli answers with c5. The Sicilian defense emerges, sharp and uncompromising. A battleground where only the fearless thrive. Wesley develops his knight to f3. Classic. Poised and ready to strike, his cavalry takes aim at the dark heart of Black's position. Adli counters with z6. A solid wall rises, calm and deadly, preparing to absorb the coming storm. Wesley pushes d4. The gates burst open, and the white army storms the center with fearless ambition. Adli captures cxd4. The black pawn bites back, trading space for tension and setting the tone for chaos. Wesley recaptures nxd4. The knight gallops into the center, confident and commanding, taking full control of the board's core. Adli replies with nf6, a counterblow, striking at e4 and challenging White's dominance with precise timing. Wesley brings out nc3. Both knights now stand like twin sentinels, dominating the central arena. Man sie winnen, Pechil missen. Adli calmly plays a6, the classic Sicilian shield, a small move that prevents big disasters, and a hint of dark plans ahead. Wesley develops bg5. The bishop lunges forward, pinning the knight and whispering danger into Black's camp. Adli pushes e6, solidifying the defense and preparing to chase away the annoying bishop with perfect discipline. Wesley answers with foul, bold and fiery, expanding on the kingside, building a wall of ambition, ready to roll over the opponent. Adli develops nbd7, quiet preparation, but beneath the surface, the storm is brewing. Every piece aiming for counterattack. Wesley slides qf3. The queen joins the fray, eyes locked on the kingside, promising mayhem to come. Adli plays b7, bringing his bishop to safety, connecting his pieces, and preparing to castle into a stormy future. Wesley castles long with 000, a daring decision. Opposite side castling means one thing: chaos is coming. Adli plays qc7. The queen steps into alignment, eyeing the white king, setting up future fireworks. Wesley calmly develops bd3. His army is complete, bishops and rooks ready for the kingside onslaught. Adli thrusts h6. The question is asked: Bishop, do you stay or flee? The tension rises in the air. Wesley retreats bh4. The bishop remains on the diagonal, still pinning. WesleySo, still menacing, like a sniper behind the lines. Adley plays g5. The pawn storm begins. A roar from the black camp. Tearing open the battlefield without mercy. Wesley snaps fxd5. The gates explode. White meets violence with violence. The Kingside turns into a war zone. Adley continues with Nefiv, a powerful leap. The knight takes command, breathing fire into black's counterplay. Wesley answers qa2, cool and composed, poon. Defending and waiting for the perfect strike. Adley pushes nfg4. The black knights are on the prowl. Coordinated and deadly. Circling the white fortress. Wesley plays nf3, repositioning the knight, win. Standing guard. Ready to meet the storm head-on. Adley captures nxf3. Blood is drawn. One knight falls. And the field trembles. Wesley recaptures qasf3. The queen steps back into power. Her eyes gleaming with vengeance and opportunity. Adley replies Nefiv. He keeps his knight central. A menacing presence, right in the heart of White's camp. Wesley strikes qh5. The queen creeps closer. Threats of mate and madness hover in the air. Adley counters with ng6, pushing back the queen's ambitions. Guarding the dark squares fiercely. Wesley shifts bg3, calmly repositioning. Keeping the fire alive. Eyes still locked on black's fragile king. Adley sacrifices hxd5, opening lines. Daring white to accept the chaos, the Kingside is now a battlefield of fire. Wesley returns qf3, precision incarnate. Shifting the queen to a deadlier post. Preparing the next blow. Adley answers Nefiv. Again the knight takes center stage. Trying to block. To bite. To breathe. Wesley trades bx5, slicing through the defender. Removing the key anchor of black's setup. Adley captures dx5, reclaiming with a pawn. But his structure begins to crumble. The cracks are widening. Wesley activates rdf1. The rook roars into the open file. Heavy artillery, joining the assault. Adley brings a7, a defensive rook lift. A desperate attempt to patch a leaking ship in stormy waters. Wesley plays h4. Another pawn marches forth. The Kingside fire, growing ever hotter. Adley captures gxhh. Horpini takes. But every capture opens more wounds. More lines for destruction. Wesley fires qg4. The queen surges forward like lightning. Gunning straight for the exposed king. Adley lifts rh6. A defensive wall rises. But will it hold against the coming storm? Wesley strikes g3. He arms his pawns. Laying traps and lures. A calm before the explosion. Adley swings rd6. The rook shifts. Hungry for counterplay. Yet walking on a knife's edge. Wesley calmly plays qf3, subtle, sneaky, tightening the noose around black's position. Adley responds Rf6, both rooks now guarding. But the black king gasps for air. Wesley fires Qa5, a dagger thrust toward the heart. The queen lines up with surgical precision. Adley captures Rx-F9, a desperate trade, trying to reduce the pressure. But it only delays the inevitable. Wesley recaptures Rx-F1, cool as ice, keeping the momentum. His rooks and queen ready to finish the hunt. Adley plays Hx3, breaking open yet another file. But his king stands naked behind the chaos. Wesley answers Qa7, a thunderbolt. The queen slices through. The attack is unstoppable. Adley tries Rd7, scrambling to defend. His last bastion of hope in flames. Wesley checks with Ardon. The rook joins the party, summoning doom upon the fleeing king. Adley runs Kx. He dashes across the board. But there is no safe haven left. Wesley plays Qg6, cold. Merciless pursuit. Every check slicing closer to the end. Adley drops Bh4, a final interposition. His pieces thrown like sandbags before the flood. Wesley jumps in Day5. The knight storms in, choking escape routes. The kill is near. Adley answers Qg6, holding on by threads. His queen covering everything she can. Wesley plays Q8, a clean check, forcing black further into the trap. Adley blocks Bd7, desperate, but futile. Every square is collapsing under pressure. Wesley captures Qx8. The queen takes the rook. Material advantage now overwhelming. Adley replies X5, taking space. But his army is broken beyond repair. Wesley captures Bx6, another dagger strike, stripping away defenders, one by one. Adley checks Q7, a flicker of resistance. But too little. Too late. Wesley calmly plays Rxd5, removing the last counterplay. Domination complete. Adley checks Bg5, a final gasp. A futile gesture in the ruins. Wesley steps keybone, safe and sound. His king watches as victory unfolds. Adley swings Qb6, a last hope for chaos. Zeking perpetual checks. Wesley plays Bb5, counter-attacking with style. Precision. And beauty. Adley captures Qxbd5, his last act, trading away hope itself. WesleySo smashes through with Rxb5, a clean. Final strike. The black position collapses completely. And Ahmed Adley throws in the towel. Wesley claims victory in spectacular style. The video ends here. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your time. Please don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel to support me. Thank you again. Everyone, see you in the next video.